and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day as usual. But welcome to some Monster Super League. I'm super excited to make this video for you guys because I love this game. I used to play it a bunch and then I kind of stopped. But I used to play it like a year ago or so, but let's get right into it. I'm not sure if it's going to just automatically set me to my old account or what's going to happen. I feel like it will though. But if it does, I can just show you guys what it's about, and then I can reset it for next episode so I can just start from scratch. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I hope it doesn't lag too much. It usually lags off the start just because it's, yeah. But hopefully it, oh yeah, this is my old account, okay. I guess I can just show you guys kind of what this game's about or what I used to do. On this game, and then I can just start a completely new series for next episode. Ooh, we got a lucky ticket. And I believe these lucky tickets, you can, I can't remember what you can use them for, but yeah, it's a little laggy. Hope it's not too bad. Just to kind of get you guys basically started as to what this game is, you can actually tap these glowy thingies, and they give you money. So I'm going to do that real quick. But basically, like if you go over here, you have an inbox, accept that. I'm going to go over here, get gifts from friends. I haven't played this game in such a long time. This is so weird to play. But I'm at 4 million, so that's actually like a lot of money. So basically, you have monsters. I'm not gonna do that. But basically, you have monsters. There's 5 stars. Actually, it goes up to 6 stars for each monster. This game is really confusing for beginners, so I'll try and slow down a bit, just like not to rush through everything. But these are my monsters. I do a few level 60s. But the highest natural monster you can get is 5 star. And then you can upgrade them to 6 star through Ascension. You can ascend them, and then like if I go down here and I want to ascend this guy, then I have to get these certain stones to ascend him, and you get those stones from the, because if you go to play, legendary rates increased. Cool. I'm actually going to accept this. There's also daily bingo bonuses that you can accept, which is also really cool. So like, but you have to play the game for like a certain amount of time so you can actually get those upgrades. But legendary appearance rates increased for all regions. There's events like throughout the day randomly. But then if you go to this, there's like story maps. And these story maps, as you can see, there are what you can actually find if you play any of these story modes. These have chances like legendary, very rare you can find them, super rare, very rare, or as super rare, and the rare is the rare. Then there's exotics, which are special to either the season that it is, or just like the time of year that it is. There's certain exotics for times of year, and then there's certain exotics just in general. But then if you go to these different places, Dragon Dungeon is only open on weekends, and if you go in here, you get these dragon things from like playing any maps on Legendary, I believe, or no, Extreme. You have a chance of getting those. So, and in each area, there's different things you can find, like the rare changes, like every map, and then the super rare changes like every few maps. Because as you can see, like there's 2 there, and all this 4 is like one section, and then all this 4 is one section. So in this section, the legendary is different from what you can find in this section, but then the rare that you can find changes in every little section. So it's a really cool game. Then there's a Tower of Chaos that you can go and you kind of battle in each of these. Like I'll show you guys what it's kind of like. So if I go to the first floor, you can pick 4 of your best monsters to fight whatever is on the floor. Then you hit battle. There's also wings. Wings are kind of your energy, and you get that back over time. But there's many different ways to like farm, I guess you could call it, where you just leave your monsters on auto for one world, and then you can keep playing that over and over to get gold and stuff like that. So I'll show you guys what that's about after this. But these are probably four of some of my best monsters. Um, they're pretty cool. This one is actually a level 60 from a year or two ago. My phone, not my phone. Um, my I was uploading a video, so it kind of beeped. But yeah, you can click on your monsters to either use their attack, or you can hit auto and it'll do it for you. Like the game will run your units for you. Then there's like how fast you want them to do it, and then there's a pause menu. But as the towers go up, the monsters do get more difficult. There's also there's also stones that you can put on them, which I'll show you about. I'll also show you about. There's a few different like gem slots. There's square, there's triangle, and then there's I can't remember the other one. But we're gonna go back to our main base, and I'll show you guys kind of what this is about. So there's a few different like gem slots. There is diamond, triangle, and then there's square. You can only get there's only 3 gem slots on each monster, and there's a chance. It's like a chance thing on what gem slots there are on each monster, but the 3 squares on a monster is the best, and that is because on square gems. So basically, the gems they have a thing up here. So like I'll show you. Each gem has something up here, a percentage or a number. Usually, if it's just number, like for this one, if it's attack plus 102, it'll add 102 attack. But percentages are better because 100% attack is obviously better than 102 attack, if that makes sense. But then this is kind of like where your gems are. Then there's a storage that you can also buy that you can put monsters in there as well. But basically, the squares, there's like different stats each gem shape can have. The squares, you can have crit rate as a substat or as a main stat. That square is the only thing you can have crit rate on, which is why square is the best like gem slot in my opinion. But then there's 4 substats depending on what level your gem is, and then you can go and upgrade your gems. Like if you go to manage, you can manage your gems. I have a few 6-star gems. Gems you can get from 1-star to 6-star depending on the story map you're playing. But if you go to upgrade here and you upgrade for gold, it's actually a chance thing too. Depending on how high level your gem is, it's a chance thing. So if it goes all the way around like that, that means it's upgraded to the next level. But what's this? Consecutive upgrades. Oh, that's cool. They added this to the game so that if you put it on consecutive upgrades, then that's how many attempts are done in a row. So like if I said 10, then it's going to do 10 times in a row, and it's not going to stop. But there is a chance that it won't upgrade. Like the higher the level the gem is, the less the chance of upgrade. See, like that. If it goes to there and then comes back, it fails. Then you waste the amount of money that you put into it. So like if I put 8,000 into it and then it failed, which hopefully it'll fail. Yep, there we go. Then it won't give you your money back, and so it's kind of like just a chance thing. But I'm gonna stop upgrading to 1-star gems because I have 4 million. I actually have a lot of gold, but basically, and I have a few gems as well. But basically, every month, I think on like the 15th and the 30th of every month, well, except for the months that don't have a 30th, there's a festival. Basically, in this festival, if you use this, it's 600 gems. Gems in this game, it's a premium currency, but you don't actually have to buy them. You can actually farm for them, which I will show you guys in another episode, because this episode is going to be pretty long already. But then you can get 1-star or nat 1s. Actually, no. And here, you can get nat 1s all the way up to I think it's nat 2s to nat 5s actually. I don't think you can get a 6. Yeah, you can't naturally get a 6-star. But I'll show you. I'm gonna actually buy this because I can get those back pretty easily. But then this egg kind of shakes, and depending on what the light is, like if it's just orange, it's gonna be a 3-star, as you can see. Um, if it goes orange then blue, it's gonna be a 4-star. If it goes orange then blue, then I think gold, then it's a 5-star. And 5-stars are super rare, and they're really good. Well, some of them, they're not all really good, but you can skip it. Um, and then there's also evolutions. For evolutions, you have to get like 10 of the same. I'll show you guys. There's a lot to this game. But then you can just skip all, and then it goes through them really quickly. I didn't get a 5-star, but I got 3 4-stars. So, and there's also variants, which are a different color than the normal one. Um, Basically, it's a lot like Pokemon in that sense. But then there's free summons every few days, which this one guarantees a 3 to 5-star. So I'm gonna skip that. And nope, it's just a 3-star. But you guys will understand this game as we kind of get further into the series. But what I'm going to do after this video is I'm most likely going to create a new account. I'm not going to delete this account just so if you guys want me to go back to this account or something like that. But I'm going to create a new account after this so I can just start from scratch. So if you guys want to play this game and kind of go along with me, you can. But yeah, I think I explained a lot of it. There's also, yeah, special events. There's bingo bonuses every day, and depending on how long you're on the game, like if you just leave the game open, you'll get these bingo bonuses. It's just a time kind of thing. But then if you go to play, you can just go to whatever map you want, and then you can, I'll show you guys real quick. So if I wanted to go here, there's different levels. There's a level for gold bonuses and a level for XP bonus on every single map. So if you are looking to level up some guys, actually I'll make a video about leveling up next. Actually, so what I'm gonna do is I think, like, I'm gonna start a new series, but every now and then I'm gonna go back to this account so that I can kind of show you guys different things that you can, like different things like farming techniques and stuff like that. Because I don't want to call myself a master, but I know a lot about this game. Kind of the same with the Pokemon Quest thing. I know a lot about this game as well. So any questions you guys have, please let me know, and I'll be sure to answer them. So what you can do is you can go to here. If you hit auto, if you pick your 4 units and you want to auto this map without actually touching it, and you want to just like farm gold or XP or something like that, there's a few different options, like stop auto battle once Astromon reaches max level. Because if I wanted to level this unit right here, I would put 3 max levels in, and then have this unit with not very many levels, so all of the XP would just go to this unit. So that's kind of how that XP thing works. Continue battle when encountering rare Astromons. If you hit auto battle and you find a rare Astromon or legendary or something like that, the game usually just stops automatically, so you don't kill it. Continue battling when encountering variant Astromons, 2-star or below. Just variants, like if you find variants, stuff like that. Continue battle upon discovering a guardian dungeon. So there's a chance, like after every run finishes that you do, there's a chance that there's gonna be like this unit that you have to go battle in a gym to get like some of the soul stones for that unit, or for that monster. And then once you get a certain amount of soul stones, you can turn it into the actual monster. So basically, like if you check these, whichever ones you check, like so if I were to check this one, then it would keep going even after all of my Astromons reached max level. And if I found a rare Astromon, they would just kill the rare Astromon and keep going, or just like anything like this. It's just like if you check mark these, it's just gonna keep going in spite of those things. So I'm not gonna do that auto battling today because it's been a pretty long episode so far. So I would really love to know what you guys think of this game. There's still a lot of stuff I didn't go over, but I will go over it in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, let me know of any questions you have, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.